The new Halloween event is extremely fun, but night 1 is also pretty easy. You can solo it with one tower. I know a few of you already know that, but just how many towers can do it? How far can you push the limits? What about soldier? No, not the golden one. The normal soldier. Can it beat TDS? I did a stream where I tried to one tower slot night 1 with as many towers as I could, and this is how far they all got. Like and subscribe. The first tower is Brawler, which started off strong, being able to pass the problematic waves with its pure DPS, not needing silly things like range or support. Once I got the reposition ability, it became almost impossible to die due to the Brawler's range effectively being multiplied, because I could just move it whenever an enemy got out of range. Unfortunately though, all good things come to an end, and when I saw the mob of enemies with the tank modifier, which means every attack does one single damage, I knew it was over. Brawler attacks decently fast, but it doesn't have enough firepower to take them down. I lost on wave 12. The next tower was the Engineer. This tower checks all the boxes, having good early game, high DPS, and fast fire rate in its turrets. It's no surprise then that it glided past early game, mid game, and then the final wave came. The final boss, TDS, has 40,000 HP and can summon swarms of enemies and heal itself. But due to the Engineer having very high DPS for its cost, it killed him easily and was the first tower that I won with. Militant seems like a pretty underpowered tower for an event like this, but it's surprisingly good. It only leaked some enemies on wave 4 due to the aggro enemies tanking for the other enemies. The final wave, wave 15, came and it was looking very grim, as he had 20,000 HP while exiting the range of my Militants. However, I microed as hard as I could, moving all of my towers, and I barely killed him as he was nearing the last turn of the map. This was close, but it wasn't the closest kill I got in this video. Military Base is a well-rounded tower, but it started falling behind to the rapid skips of the wave, pouring more enemies onto my little jeeps. I got the mounted gunner as a saving grace, but it couldn't help, and I died to a Minigunner, 2 of which spawned on wave 5, having 250 HP. I also tried the Toxic Gunner in both Cowboy variants, which died on waves 10 and 9 respectively. Curiously, normal Cowboy seemed to do just as well as Golden Cowboy. The Golden Scout is effectively a better Militant, and it acted like it, easily obliterating every enemy in the round, and I even got 40 max Golden Scouts on the final wave, easily killing TDS. The Minigunner is often seen as a late game tower, but its relatively low cost of 2,000 allows it to be placed on wave 2 in this event, which is early enough to survive. Mini is also basically a better Militant, so like, you know the drill. Though the boss kill was also pretty bad for some reason, and I had to micro a lot. The Mercenary Base is a very odd tower, and it just got a unit cap nerf, basically negating all of its ability to create giant stacks. Fortunately, riot guards are enough for late game, and level 1 Merc Base never had a lot of riflemen anyways. The level 0 riflemen were enough to kill early game, and grenadiers and riflemen pushed through mid game with their high DPS. Though the lifespan nerf was extremely visible and annoying. Please revert. Anyways, wave 15 came, and I'll just play the clip. Bro, I'm about to get a bag. Damn, bro, that did like 20k. I'm literally just like, that's so easy.
Perfectly balanced, this whole thing should be.
Shotgunner is a tower that's historically been an event soloer, and in this event, it barely got past wave 5 with the Neuron runners, and wave 6 was even closer with the Mind Shackle that has 1500 HP. As a crowd control tower, Shotgunner struggled against the single target enemy. Fortunately, level 2 Shotgunners with the right placement was enough. After that, it was a bumpy road in terms of difficulty, but it was relatively easy until wave 15. Let's see how Shotgunner deals with the boss this time around. Oh god. Yeah, there's absolutely no shot. Not in a million years. The Crook Boss is arguably the poster child of this challenge, with the Golden variant being the first tower to do it. With this, I expected it to be a breeze, what with all the random content creators doing it. And it was, for the first 14 waves. I just spammed Crooks. Wave 15, however, was extremely close for some reason. It wasn't even really hard in the micro department because there's only 5 towers to move, but it was just really close. My heart nearly jumped out of my chest. Then we have the Golden Crook Boss, the first tower used to one tower solo that one. It's literally just a better version of the tower that I just used. So, yeah, it was easy. But something insane happened too. What the f***? What? Dude, what just happened? Alright, dude. This game just does whatever, bro. It just bugs for no reason. Someone said it was related to his healing ability, but I don't know. The Soldier Tower is widely regarded as a mediocre starter tower that's decent for early game, because it mostly is. Soldier's decent for, like, early game and mid game. Yeah, it's good for, like, intermediate mode and stuff, but this event seems out of its league. It's pretty difficult, even with towers like Minigunner, Ace Pilot, and Warden. So could Soldier really do it? Surprisingly, early game was extremely easy, because level 2 normal Soldier is more cost efficient than Golden Soldier. Level 2 Soldier spam is insane. I easily got to wave 15, Soldier outclassing towers like Toxic Gunner, Golden Cowboy, Mercenary Base, and Engineer in terms of early and mid-game viability. But can Soldier really defeat TDS? It was looking pretty grim with him having 25,000 HP exiting the range of the soldiers. However, I had a plan. I used a timescale ticket to stop time and move all of my soldiers. With all my soldiers instantly relocated and targeting TDS, it gave me a chance, and I barely soloed the entirety of Night 1 with only normal Soldier, a 400 coin tower. And then we have Golden Soldier. This is kind of like the Crook Boss situation from earlier, but Golden Soldier was probably the easiest tower out of the entire list. All I had to do was place 40 level 2 Golden Soldiers, then upgrade them all to level 3, then max. That's quite a lucrative strategy idea there. 2 steps, only 1 tower. Anyways, yeah. So, that's all of the towers that can beat Night 1 to my knowledge. Every other tower seems to die to either Wave 5, Wave 6, tank enemies, or the final boss. Like and subscribe.